Good morning, Mimi Makers. It is a snowy day here in Ottawa. Yet another snow day. I think they were saying it was record amount of snow days where some kids are not at school today. So yeah, that's why I am live a little earlier today than usual. So I'm absolutely not mad if most of you might not be able to watch this live. But good thing is you can still watch this recorded. So I know that it's early for some of you, and some of you may not have had their coffee yet. So I'm just gonna get started and be mindful that some of the comments might be coming later, and I will watch out for any comments showing up later after this has aired live, just to make sure to still answer any of the questions you might have. Aline is up. There might be some really nice things for you today, so you definitely do want to watch. If there's others of you that are watching this live, give me a little comment so I can see who's here, or just stay incognito, sit back, drink your tea or your coffee or hot chocolate, whatever is your jam, and let's take a look at the pretties today. So I'm going to get started with the biggest collection that is showing up today, which is our new bamboo rib knit, which is an absolute dream. It checks all the boxes for me. Number one, a textured knit, like that I love my textured knits. So this is a nicer, like medium wide rib, and it is bamboo, so it has lots of drape, lots of stretch. So I'm just gonna show the yellow here first. These bolts are heavy. As you know, bamboo is a heavier fiber than cotton, so these bolts are really, really heavy. So this is the mustard yellow, but it's a really bright mustard. So I find that mustard can be of varying degrees of brightness. So I want to say this is a brighter one, and it's really, really nice. I really love this. So I'm going to show you slightly closer up. Tanya, hey, Jose, Catherine, Jane, lots of people here. Lots of people are up early. All right, can you see the size of the rib? So I'm going to hold it over my hand. So it's a little bit wider than our Avery. I can't even count it's a really fine knit though. And it has, look at the drape on top and bounciness. So there's lots of stretch. Look at that stretch and recovery. So this will make great leggings or your dresses that need extra drape. It will make great baby clothing, and like for little kids that just, need to squeeze into these things. Like, look at that. I love it. And there is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 colors of this amazingness. And just look at the drape, and this is really nice and wide, and it's going to make some really beautiful dresses. We have lots of great um, patterns in store. We just restocked our Jali patterns, and we have more. I have like a big stack of them that I need to list, so I will be listing them throughout the week. You'll just see them pop up. They're not going to be part of a Fabric Friday. They're just going to pop up as we go. So we have lots of them. If you're looking for a particular one, maybe just email us or message us. Chances are that we already have it. So I took a picture of all of these. I'm going to just hold these up so you can maybe see the differences. So this is the raspberry, and this is the pink, or is it fuchsia? I think this is fuchsia, and this is pink. So these are the two different pinks of this fabric. It's just so much easier to hold it up like this. Then there's one of the purples. This is the plum. Look how nice these are together. Such gorgeous colors. Then there's this one, which they had, I think, originally listed this as a royal. But I think so. On the bolt, it says royal, but I called it something else. I called it ultramarine because, so it is a blue. It is in the family of the royal blues, and on the screen it looks like a royal blue, but it does have a subtle purple undertone. So ultramarine is a more fair description of what this color actually is, and it's so hard to photograph it. It's so hard to show it here. Just believe me, it's absolutely stunning, but you have to see this with your own eyes to appreciate this ultramarine color. It's absolutely gorgeous. Then there's the other blue, which I think we called, did I call it maybe? I feel like I changed the color. It's sapphire blue, and it's really hard to see the difference in the video, but they're all gorgeous, gorgeous colors. I'm just gonna put down, oh, there's one more in the red family. Let me just put these 4 up. And then this, they originally called burgundy, but I feel like it has a very pinkish undertone. So I think I called it mulled wine. So these are the red family tones. And I'll show you the blues. So this one was the ultramarine. Then this one is the sapphire. And then there's this dark blue, the darker blue. And then we're already going into the greens. So there's this one. Let me see what they call this. They call this peacock. The peacock is a really nice, it's like a peacock green. It's really, really beautiful. It is called peacock online as well. And then there's this one, which I think is a bright teal. Let me see, deep teal. Deep teal, I think I called it bright teal because it is brighter than the peacock. As you can see, like these are so gorgeous. That would make a nice ombre color block dress or something as well. Those are these. And then there's this green, which is like, I think I called it hay green because it's not really an army. It's not really a khaki. It's a little bit brighter than that. So this is the hay green, also absolutely gorgeous. So these are your greens and blues. And then there's these two, the mustard yellow that we had, and this beautiful, I want to say it's a tan color. What did they call it? They called it redwood. So it's called redwood. It's like a caramelly color. It's like a tan with like a reddish undertone. So I left the redwood name. It's absolutely, absolutely beautiful. So all of these colors going live tomorrow at 10:30, and they're all absolutely awesome. Like, look at this. Stretch and amazing recovery. Stretch and recovery. So it's just amazing. It's definitely a must-have in your wardrobe. So now let's see if I can dig out the other fabrics, because these bolts, they're so heavy. I swear, one of these bolts is probably 6-7 kilos, something like that, maybe even more. If you lift a couple of those a day, you don't need a gym membership here. So my arms are strong from just carrying those. All right. Then there are two other knits, printed knits that are going live tomorrow. No, there should be 3. Where's the third one? Maybe I buried it. I felt that there was another one. Maybe I'm wrong. There's definitely these 2. These are the 2 that I found that Hisai put here for me to present. I think Hisai is not even watching. Hisai couldn't come in today because guess what? It's a snow day and she has to drive really far and the roads are not clear. And so she's going to do other important things like working on the bag making 101 class that a lot of people have been waiting for. So hopefully we'll see that pop up soon. By the way, did anybody see the other classes pop up? I'll talk about that at the end of the video. Hello, Mama. My mom's here watching. You should offer fabric lover workouts, maybe on days when you get a delivery. So smart. I can absolutely do that. And guess what? It's going to be free. I think that you definitely get a workout just from lifting all these fabrics. So number 1 is this beautiful jersey. It is a light periwinkle or sky blue background with these beautiful florals, and they're a really, really nice saturated coral. And let me see if I can turn this down a little so you can actually see those colors. I know it makes my background dark, but I feel like the colors are being washed out. It still looks a little light to me, but they're actually, if you look at this in real life, these flowers are a really beautiful peachy coral, and they're really nice and saturated. And this is a jersey knit, 95% cotton, 5% elastane. And this is an Oeko-Tex certified fabric. And then we have this floral, which is printed on a French terry, and it has a nice dark black background. It's not a charcoal, can you see? It is actually black. When I step back, you can see it. It has these, again, like really nice peachy flowers with sage-colored leaves, sage and greens, and there's like some beautiful, beautiful muted greens in there. And so this is a French terry, so you can make some nice sweaters out of this. As you know, French terry has a little bit less stretch than this. And the Natalie sweater pattern just restocked. We were out of stock. It's probably the most popular one right now. Then there's a really nice sweater that I'm gonna also tempt by Chalk and Notch, and it has like these beautiful sleeves that I really like. It's a hoodie, but it has like these puffy sleeves. Definitely give that one a try. It's not a rifle paper, Marion, but it does have a little bit of a rifle paper feel to it, but it's not rifle paper. Yeah, and I did try the Closet Core Mile End sweater. You probably saw that I did that, and then I wanted to take a picture of it, and then I carried a box inside, and that box was dirty, and then so was my sweater, so I couldn't take a picture of it. So I'm really, really sorry. I need to wash it. It's a great sweater. I made it out of the pink recycled brushed sweat, and it's a dream. It's just dirty right now. So I'll wash that, and then I will present that sweater to you because it has some really, really awesome details in the seams. All right. And then the rest of what we have are wovens, which are super, super nice. So number one is this basic minimalist floral poplin, which has been really popular also with quilters because this blends really, really well with a lot of the prints. But as you know, poplin, aka shirting, also makes really great blouses. It is very smooth. It is made from long strand cotton, so you have a really smooth feel to the finish of this fabric. So it's great for button-up shirts, blouses, sundresses, all of these things. But you can also use it for quilting. You can use it for home decor. If you like, this would look really, really nice as baby crib sheets, something like that. Oh, the light gray is maybe the hardest one to show. Let me show you the one with the black, so you can actually see the print of the floral. So the background is white, and then the florals have that color. We have had this in the other way around colorway, which I think we still have some of that. And I've seen a lot of people use it for their quilt backings, which is really nice. It's just this little bit of extra little piece of interest. Then there's this ochre, the ochre flowers. There's a pink, the light little pink flowers, and then there's the blue flowers in this. I'm just going to show you again the drape of this and why this would make such a nice sundress. Look at that. It's really beautiful. It has such a nice hand feel. Really gorgeous. And now we come to some exciting canvases, because our bag makers, our people that like to make some extra special home decor, like pillows, etc., or use it on like their favorite chair, accent chair, are looking out for these. So this is a plain cotton canvas with this gorgeous small scale floral, and it is like a blush color, which is really, really whimsical and really dreamy. And this will make a really beautiful bag, maybe coordinated with a brown or a tan Mora, or you know what, in my opinion, you should pair this with a pink, like the pink metallic Rex would be really nice on this as well. And then that same print, just in a slightly darker blush color, also very, very dreamy, and will make some really beautiful, beautiful purses. This one is probably one of my favorites today. It makes me look forward to summer. Look at the scale of this print. I know this is upside down, but you get the idea. So we have these beautiful large scale leaves. This is the blue tone, and then it has like these accent leaves in this almost golden looking ochre. It is not a metallic print, but it really stands out. And I love the style of this print. You can see it has like white outlines and the dots, and this is making a really egads. What does that mean, Danielle? You need to fill me in on what that means. I'm pretty sure it means something, and I might not be privy to the very opulent feel. There you go. Yes. So this is absolutely beautiful. This is my favorite. It would make a nice, like oversized bag, like a shopper size, or like a beach bag, would be really, really beautiful with this. This is also really great for clothing. So please don't forget that canvas is also the type that you make some nice structured pants or a denim style jacket, something like that out of it. So maybe someone will want to do that. It's going to be absolutely stunning for that as well. And then the same print, we also have it in a pink. So this is very, very beachy, very, sand, pink sand, pink. And then we have these golden leaves here as well. So I absolutely love this. I don't even know, oh my heart, watching all these beautiful fabrics. Well, Dorothy, I'm so glad that you're loving them just as much as I do. So I want to say these two are my favorites, but I do love the other ones as well. But I do love an opulent print like that. EGAT is like an exclamation of surprise. Well, I like when I learn something, especially at the beginning of the day. It makes me feel like I just got an ounce smarter. It's always good. Never stop learning. Never stop learning. All right. So pink version, blue version. I have a feeling these are not going to stay on our shelf for very long. If you remember our green print that we had in the leaves, that one left within 2 days. I think it was sold out. It was very popular. I have a bag out of it that's somebody very special made for me. So if you love these, you might want to have some fast fingers tomorrow. And then we have this collection, which is also absolutely stunning. I love the colorways of this. This is going to be a little bit harder to show just because these are pastels. So we have these abstract leaves. It's a watercolor print, and this is a half Panama. If you've never heard of half Panama, which I hadn't before I found this either, a half Panama is made with 2 warp threads and 1 weft. So this way, you will always have a double thread, and then this way you always have a single thread weaving through, which just creates a little bit more surface interest when you look at this closer up. I have tried to take some close-up pictures so you can see. So in the listing, you should see the close-up picture of it so you can see that weave. So it also feels a little bit different. It's really, really beautiful. So this is the Pastelli print with these abstract leaves. So we have some violets, lavenders, lilacs, and then these sagey greens in here as well. Would that canvas be sturdy for overall shorts? Absolutely. It would be amazing for that. Then this also from the half Panama collection. Very, there's a style for this. Is this Art Deco? Does this fall under Art Deco? Maybe, but it's absolutely beautiful. I love the colors in this. Again, it's the same colors in this whole collection. So it's really hard to see the greens. Like this one is actually sage. It's not gray. The camera always picks this up as gray. So this is actually a sagey green, and there's some blush in here, and there's a yellow, and there's a purple. So believe me, this is actually a really, really beautiful, colorful print. You might have to go and look at the pictures just because my camera likes to cancel out the green. And another one of the half Panamas is this one. So the background on this is lilac or lavender, like a pale lilac. And then we have these beautiful large flowers, which are upside down. Hold on. Let me see if I can show them better to you. Do you see them now? There's these larger flowers. There's some butterflies on here and some dragonflies. And then we again have the sage green leaves here and then turning into the purple and the sage. Definitely make sure to look at how beautiful these colors actually are, since my camera wants to make everything great. It doesn't like the pastels, hey? The camera does not like the pastels. This is a beautiful, beautiful colorway. Don't believe what you see on the camera here right now. And then last but not least, one more half Panama. And how stunning is this? I love it when a organic print is mixed with a very structured geometric print. This is absolutely, absolutely stunning. So we have these thick squares or diamonds, I guess. Well, it's still a square. It's a square diamond on this, but the background is almost like you know, when you have like alcohol paint on water, it's kind of like that's what, or watercolor paint, like that's what it looks like. It's really, really cool. It has like this smoky watercolor background, and then these squares are, or diamond squares are laid over top of it. It is absolutely fantastic. Have not seen anything like this anywhere. It's really, really stunning. And this will look really great with the Rex leathers. There's a purple metallic, or the purple non-metallic will look absolutely great with any of these. The blues, the teal. If you want us to match some of those for you, please just send us a message maybe on Facebook, and we can snap some pictures for you if there's any combinations that you're trying to look for. I also just got my restock of Emmeline hardware, so I'm going to list those today. So watch for a restock on that if there's something you were looking for. I feel like these half Panama prints would be stunning as a shower curtain. I mean, yeah, it's you might need to make 2 panels, but I think it would look really beautiful. And one more thing I wanted to mention is that 3 of our classes in March have now been listed on our website. So if you go to Visit Us Studio and Classes, you will see our Learn to Sew 1 for wovens, Learn to Sew 2 for knits, and then last but not least, we have a fantastic, slightly advanced class for March 18th, which is Make Your Own Panties class. So this is not just learning how to sew those, but it includes how to properly attach fold over elastic and maybe picot lace. It also includes fitting. So Joanne, who will be teaching this class, this is a 6-hour in-depth class that we will be teaching at our Mimi studio here in Canada. So there's still some spots left, but spots are limited. So if you've ever struggled with fitting patterns to your body type, she is really great at helping you get there. That's why it's such a long class, because this takes time and we don't want to rush anybody. In the class price, the pattern will be included. So we have purchased the patterns for you. So that's part of it. And really all you need to bring is some fabric that you want to sew with. And we will make sure that you know everything you have to bring for the class. I really hope to see some people for this fantastic class. It's a great opportunity. Doesn't come along very often. And I wish I could take it, but I'm working that day. So yeah, check out our class schedule. More classes to come. As I said, Hisa is at home working today on the Bag Making 101 class, which has been requested a lot. And yeah, so watch out for these pretties going live in the Mimi shop tomorrow, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. You can already add them to your wish list if you have a Mimi account. If you don't have one yet, you should probably create one. And we'll see you tomorrow. If you have any more questions, just put them in the comments right here. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you get notifications on our latest videos. And see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.